Hi there, my darling Taurus. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of the 26th of May, 2025. So, my darling Taurus, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finishing off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Taurus, what messages does Taurus need to know for the week of the 26th of May? I can't believe we're nearly halfway through the year, my darling Taurus. This year definitely has flown. All right. Awareness. So this card is kind of like the High Priestess, I feel, in the tarot. You can see, the crown chakra is illuminated here, which means that, and you can see there's the whole universe here. That it means that you're in touch with the universe, basically, my darling Taurus. So I feel that's important for you this week, is to, be aware of, whatever is going on around you, as well as trusting your intuition, my darling Taurus. All right. Let me see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the week of the 26th of May, 2025? Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, and Four of Pentacles. Okie dokie. Right, just make sure they're all in view here. All right, my darling Taurus. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together. So you start off here with the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands in the tarot is a card of, putting your burdens down, my darling Taurus. It's that card of, feeling that, you've got so much on your plate, so much on your shoulders that you just need to release that energy. Now, tens in the tarot are completions. So this is a card of putting your burdens down, my darling Taurus. So I feel for you that, it is time that that in the traditional tarot, it's a card of, bringing home a harvest, but also putting, those burdens down. And I feel that more for you off this, that it's putting your burdens down, my darling Taurus, that you need to release the heavy energy that has been around you, whatever's been weighing on your mind and on your shoulders. It's going to be different for everybody, but I feel that you're being encouraged this week to release that and let it go. So, but like I said, this is a card of completion. So I feel that you will finally feel that you are putting your burdens down, my darling Taurus. Because then you've got the Two of Swords here. So the Two of Swords is a card of this or that kind of thinking. It's a card of needing to make a decision about where you're going to go next, or where your life is going to take you next. And I feel that's, especially with the Ten of Wands here. Now, once you put your burdens down, which way are you going to go, my darling Taurus? You can see here she's got the blindfold on. Blindfolds in the tarot represent, needing to see what is hidden, but also it's a card of using your intuition, which, works hand in hand with this awareness card. As I said, it's like the High Priestess in the tarot. I feel it's important for you to trust your intuition and trust your inner knowing, my darling Taurus, that, believe in the unseen is the word that popped into my head. So I feel that could be important for you this week, my darling Taurus. But I do feel that now you've put your burdens, once you put your burdens down, you need to decide which way to go next. And that's the decision that you need to make. But like I said, I feel that the decision you need to make is to believe in the unseen. So even though you can't see where this direction may be, or what the result of going in that in this or that direction may be, trust, believe in the unseen, my darling Taurus. Because then you have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles in the tarot is a card of what are you holding on to for fear of letting go? It's a card of, holding on too tightly to something. So it's going to be different for everyone. It's usually in the material realm. It could be holding on too tightly to an old way of doing things, holding on too tightly to an old idea, my darling Taurus. And I do kind of feel that is the direction that this is going for you this week, my darling Taurus, is that you need to release, I feel, what you've always known and believe in a new direction. Like I said, believe in the unseen. Stop feeling closed off, my darling Taurus. Stop feeling that you need to hold on so tightly to something because it's going to go. If it's time for whatever this is to go, let it go. It does not serve us to hold on to something that is no longer serving us, my darling Taurus. That's what I feel for you off the Four of Pentacles here, is that, don't hold on too tightly to something that has run its course just because it feels familiar. That's the message that I'm getting here off the Four of Pentacles. So if I'm going to put it all together for you, I just feel that this week may be the end of, burdens for you, which is great, lovely. But I feel once, I feel that you're going to have a hard time, though, releasing that burden. And that's what this Four of Pentacles here represents, that you've been used to holding onto these burdens for so long that to release them feels uncomfortable for you. But you need to release them, my darling Taurus, in order for you to be able to move forward. And with the Two of Swords here, I just feel you're being encouraged to choose the unseen direction and to believe in the unseen. Go in the direction that challenges you the most, if that makes sense. So that's what I feel for you this week, because I feel that it will bring you the greatest joy, my darling Taurus, and it will move you out of your comfort zone and it really will allow you to use your crown chakra, your awareness, and trust the universe is leading you in the right direction, my darling Taurus. That's what I'm getting for you this week. So yeah, big energies for you this week, my darling Taurus. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. I am very active and interactive in the comments, so I will always respond. If you have a question for me, or you'd need some further clarity, please drop it in the comments. I do not mind at all. And please help my channel to thrive by subscribing. All right, let's see what final messages we have for you, my darling Taurus. Yeah, if you believe. That's what I feel. This is the universe saying I meant what I said, because this is what I've said off the Two of Swords. Believe in the unseen. If you believe something is possible, it is. Believe to receive, my darling Taurus. Romance. Ooh, could be a bit of romance coming in. I think romance is always available to us, so take it how it resonates. Peaceful resolution. Yeah. This is what I feel is the outcome of putting those burdens down, my darling Taurus. Within the next few weeks, they say, you've got a yes. Love this for you, my darling Taurus. So yeah, beautiful energies coming in for you. I just feel that there is, some blocks that you may need to release here, my darling Taurus. So if you'd like to follow this up with a personal reading, the first link in the description will take you to my website. I feel that there's more we could dig into deeper and get some more clarity for you on what exactly it is that you need to release here in order for you to be able to move forward, my darling Taurus. But yeah, I feel there is so much potential coming in for you this week, my darling Taurus. Don't click away just yet. I would love to give you the details of my Tarot for Manifestation course. Did you know your tarot deck holds the key to unlocking your dream life? But most people aren't using it to its full potential when it comes to manifestation. I'm Becca L. Hart, and if you loved my book Tarot and the Law of Attraction, get ready for the next step. I've created a powerful mini course, Tarot for Manifestation, a step-by-step guide to creating your dream life. In just a short time, you'll learn how to use tarot as a manifestation tool to attract love, success, abundance, whatever you desire. I'll guide you through the exact process to turn your tarot readings into a manifestation powerhouse. You'll discover how to align your energy, program your subconscious, and work with your cards to create real results. But spaces for this are limited, and I don't want you to miss out. If you're ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, click the link below now and join me inside. Let's make magic happen.